What is up? How creepy was that intro, by the way? I mean, just staring at you with an awkward smile. It was creepy. You don't have to tell me. Which, by the way, we need to, hang on. Hold, please. We need to change this real fast. Because if not, it's going to play some songs I don't want it to play. Faye Myrmidon, you see patch notes for 5.7 about Myrms? Yeah, I did, Griven. That's alright, guys. Look, I'm aware. I'm aware Myrmidon's about to get nerfed. But you know what? I still gotta learn the class. You know? I still gotta learn the kit. It was really creepy. Noted. That's alright. Guys, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic tonight. I am doing great. Listen, we are doing something different tonight. It's Invite a Friend night. So what I want you to do, I want you to go down your friends list right now. I want you to invite somebody new to the stream. Okay? And I want you to get them to hang out for a little bit. Maybe if you guys haven't checked out Crowfall, maybe they haven't checked out Crowfall, have them stop in. Let's get some more people in this community. Minerals. I match you a vessel for your jewel crafting. All right. Alrighty then. It feels wrong that I kind of liked it though. Alright. Giggity. Threatened me with a good time. Alright, so we're gonna check out some stuff. Show you guys what we've got on the Myrmidon. I bought some weapons, so that's good. I had my boy Griven make me some armor. Griven, hopefully you're having a great morning at work. It is really early. Wait, no, it's probably what? 11 a.m. your time? Yeah, it's about 11 a.m. your time. Not bad. You're about to break for lunch, so we're going to go switch it over in the game. So yeah, welcome in, guys. I kind of leveled this vessel. I think I'm like level 7 or 8. Look, there's Fatalistic. Farming. Let's check the Discords here and see who's around. Yo, what's up, Chief? Indeed, clear day, midwinter, though, so about 9 Celsius. That's right, I forgot you guys were doing that stuff. There we go, give us some strength. So I got these bad boys. Nice little one-handed axe. All right, so time out. I bought this axe and this axe for a total of 1,500 gold. Not bad. Dekaroo, I'd take that. It's 100 degrees here. Absolutely, yeah, it's warm here for sure. It's really humid here in Tennessee. Posted my guild's Discord, see if that works. Thanks, Thays. Appreciate that, buddy. Told Fatal to get his vessel before you made a crafter with it. I already made the crafter with it. Yeah, so he's SOL. Yeah, I'm gonna put these spider parts in my bank real quick if I can. If not, I'm just gonna sack them. I don't really want to sack them because they're green. I should wait till like after level 10. Yeah, it looks like I'm sacking them. Oh well, whatever. YOLO. But yeah, guys, welcome in. We as we trickle on, I see kind of the numbers jumping up here as people trickle in. I'm gonna keep saying welcome in. As we are getting started. We're a bit early, which is typical. If you guys have spent any amount of time around here, you know I don't typically lag behind schedule. I think there's been only one time that I can recall that I've been behind schedule. So, anyways, not to toot my own horn or anything. So what are you guys enjoying so far about the Crowfall streams? Anything? Nothing? How does sacrificing work? All right, no, Matt, great question. So as you can see, I just ran up there and interacted with the fire pit here. Pressed F, hold it down, interact. It pops up. Items are different experience. So I can put apples in here, probably up to level 10. After level 10, they probably don't sack. So these look like they're about 84 divided by 16. Somewhere, and it looks like that's about 6.5 a piece, roughly. No. Is that right? 60, 36, somewhere. It's like 5.5. Anyways, so you sacrifice things, hit confirm, and it increases your experience. Your experience, or once your experience hits the max here, you get points to your stats. So you get +3 stats per, or +3 stats per level. So you can apply that to anything you want. You get 30 levels total, so that's 90 stat points per campaign. Hey, Thays, 4 months already. Time flies, it seems. You're telling me, man. Unbelievable. Thanks, Days. Appreciate the resub, my man. And again, welcome back. Ah, nice. I thought it was some kind of XP buff, but it's just a straight exchange. That's cool. Yeah, so gold is 1-to-1. There's a lot of different things you can... I mean, you can pretty much sacrifice anything. But it is impacted by the level you currently are. So, for example, if you can sacrifice arrows, that's the fastest way to 1-to-10, in my opinion. The fastest and cheapest. You farm up about 165 knotwood. You make those into arrows, and you can go from 1 to 10. But after 10, you can't use basic arrows. You have to actually use a common wood or uncommon or common or greater, basically, wood to level after that. So a lot of stuff out there. Apples are good till 20. Great information, Deck Group. Appreciate it, man. But anyways. So yeah, guys, back to my statements earlier. I want you guys to kind of inform me on what you guys would like to see more of on stream. Obviously, we're playing a different class tonight, so it's going to mix it up. I'm going to be a little lost at times, which, did I actually get? I don't have my other 2 disciplines. So we'll try to farm up enough for my 2 minors. I think I know what I want. I've just got to make them. And I have to remember what I want, actually. Let's do that while we're sitting here thinking about it. So I don't get too far out and involved with something else and completely forget about it. Just keep doing you. What's up, Psychic Crow? Thanks, man. Appreciate that, bud. I'd like to see you looting minerals. Well, and you'd also like to see me on the Fey Druid, but we can't have our cake and eat it too now, can we? There, Griven. I know you just want vessels, bro. Like, I get trolled every time I say, hey, let's go do some sort of mineral or gym run. People are like, oh, what are you going to go play balance now and be a crafter? I'm like, oh, wait, what? Why does that have to do with anything? Like, I want to, like, make cool stuff and good stuff, right? What's up, Wild One? Hello, welcome in. I see you waving over there. All right, so let's get 2 more ethereal dust real quick, and then we'll make these disciplines. I gotta figure out what I want exactly. I can't wait until... Ooh, cutting grit. That's rare. I can't wait until they make it to where you can see the disciplines in game, so I don't have to like alt-tab and look at a list that you can't see. Because I feel like that really ruins a part of the process for you guys. Which, by the way, who saw the 5.7 notes? Hopefully you guys caught the live stream earlier today. It was about 7 hours ago, 8 hours ago. Yeah, 7 hours ago, because it was at noon my time. You, a simpleton, any other faction? Right. Pretty solid? I agree. I agree. I think they're going to be... It's going to be great. Myrmidon is going to get buffed right when I'm starting to learn, which is fine. All right, cool. I've got my stuff now. So let's see. Let me go down this list real quick. Of course, I'm not going to remember what it was now. What do I have currently? I've got Eminently Punchable, which is a great one for me. With confirmed no wipe, crafting vessels, mucho good. Yeah, agreed. And Punch Drunk. Man, I haven't checked out Crowfall in a while. UI is looking nice. Same for animations. Real Blank Space. Hope you stick around. We can show you some more stuff, man. And yeah, if you haven't checked it out in a bit, it's a great time to come back to it. I'm going to be honest. If you've kickstarted it and you have access, I would definitely tell you to go get it. Or go get in on it right now. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I really got to figure this out. And I had it picked out, and I'm kind of frustrated that I forgot what I was going to get. I feel like I was going to run Uniform Mail. And then... Weapon Finesse. That's what it was. Okay. I knew they were down towards the bottom of the list. All right, so let's make those real quick. And if you guys are like, oh my god, why are you picking those? Like, yo, I'm testing, bro. I'm doing me. You do you, I'll do me. Deal? Deal. Okay, good. No wipe until soft launch later this year. That's not been confirmed. So, and I'm glad they're getting rid of Punch Drunk, to be honest. I don't think that's almost game breaking for tanks, especially champions, Myrmidons, anybody that does a lot of damage frontline. That's going to be targeted by a lot of people. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for them to have it, truthfully. Okay. So I'm going to equip these passives. I don't really care about that. And let's see. I need that. Maybe I didn't think this through well enough. I think I really only need 1 passive. To be honest with you, and you guys are going to call me crazy, I want to try without this. Well, The basic attacks thing, I don't know. That's tough. I think I need to run... You know what I don't want? How much does that legit give me? Let's see. Attack power by 100? It didn't change it. 552? Still 552. Why would that not change it? Of non-basic male armor. Is this basic? No. It's not basic, is it? You have to be... Oh, okay. Noted. Still nothing. There it goes. Okay. You gotta move, I think, a little bit. That's what it is. Male blast, just 100 attack, punch drunk for the combo. I don't want to run something... I mean, yeah. I guess I could run it, but, like, that's not... It's not preparing me. I'm gonna have to get some more deadgum dust. I really don't care to run punch drunk. I really don't care either about the 100 attack power. I think the other thing was more important. What I was getting from my class buff. Let's get a couple more dust here, or one more dust, I should say. Hey, Scion with the 100 bits, starting the night off right. Thanks, my man. And man, I hate to see that Tech lost, man. I was on the edge of my seat that entire game on Monday. So sad, so sad. I felt for those guys. I really did. They battled their hearts out. All right, so I do want that because I really feel like my Fury gets drained so fast. So I want to try this just for a minute. You guys are gonna call me crazy. Let's go kill some stuff. I just want to test for science. So close yet so far. Yeah. I mean, heck of a run. That was such a historical season for those guys. I'm happy for all of them, to be honest. Again, guys, welcome in. Real blank space if you're there, man. We'll show you some of the cool animations and stuff. Which, by the way, we are going to see a little bit of difference in our shaders and stuff. It sounds to me like they're going to do some more work. The art team's doing some more work on the shaders and whatnot. Pretty cool. All right, let's see. Get over here. Again, we're just testing. I need to look at some of my my basic damage attacks and see how much they're hitting for. I'm sure we're going to team up with some guys in a little bit. PvP mode is enabled, if you guys saw the tweet. You'll have a t-shirt to remember by. Yeah. Dude, that's incredibly nice of your dad and brother. That's sick. Not going to lie. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright. You know, my dad actually graduated from there. I know several people who went there. My brother-in-law actually went there. He would have graduated in probably last year, 17, had he actually stayed in school. And he played baseball, or he was going to play baseball there. He didn't stick it out though. So, all right. Holy smokes, that was a whiff. I don't know what just happened there. I do like how some of the Myrmidon abilities, they recharge quicker because they're based off the Fury. They're not straight time, like, cooldown based. Whereas, like, the Champion, a lot of it's cooldown based. See, like, right now I could net pull as soon as it's back up, as soon as the net's back up. My attacks aren't bad. It's pretty good. I feel like my Fury is regenerating really well, though, with the weapon finesse. That's actually really nice. I can attack a lot more, and I'm not Fury starved. I honestly think that may allow me to move off of eminently punchable, to be fair. My brother was on the football the football scholarship, but played baseball there too. First 2 years until football coaches told him to choose. That's so stupid. It's like, listen, you knew the guy was going to play 2 sports. My alma mater is actually doing really well in football. Last year they did anyways. First time in forever. Alright, I'm trying to hit E. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the combination of the two or what that's allowing me. They're not really hitting me, so I don't think imminently punchable is doing much right now. Net pull is so OP though, I'm not gonna lie. Like seriously, it's legit. I mean, the fact that literally these skills don't have cooldowns is nuts. I've just got to master berserk. Like, I really don't understand. I understand, but I don't at the same time. The entire mechanic. I need to read up on that. Like, overcome with bloodlust, you continually recover all lost health for 8 seconds. When the effect ends, you suffer berserk crash, and all recovered health is lost again. The Sin of Blood reduces health loss from berserk crash. Health loss is prevented altogether while raging. So like my theory is you just always have your ult with it at the end. And then you don't lose any damage or any health at all. Is that the right logic? For those of you who have played Myrmidon and know Myrmidon, is that an accurate statement, or is that kind of like, this guy's an idiot? Like, what is he talking about? Okay, apparently cats do not like to get netted, and they still can jump through it. Okay, noted. All right, let's try this out for a second. Okay. I'm just gonna wear it and see what it does. Like, I didn't gain any health, but I lost a bunch. And I guess that's what I don't get about it. Somebody help me here. Somebody smarter than me, tell me how to use that mechanic. By the way, the People's Champion got the night off tonight, so he will return to action most likely in the next couple days, depending on how long the Myrmidon wants to take over his shift. Never played, but the uptime on Berserk can be 100% currently. Next patch, they said it will be about 75% of the time, which is great, but still, I don't understand the mechanic. I don't understand, I guess, the scent of blood. I guess I need to look at my buffs a little better and kind of like figure that out. Let's go do some more testing. Like, that's why we're playing though. I want to test it. I'll test it on some Risen here. Which, by the way, Wild One, welcome in. Good to see a new face, man. Hopefully, you obviously seem like you have some Crowfall wherewithal. So, yeah, welcome in, man. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we can do here. Hunter hunted. See, that's the crash. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That was the wrong button. Want a partner crime? Yeah, Chunksor, come on, man. I'm just testing right now, to be honest, so I'm really not doing anything exciting. I'm trying to figure out more about this kit, especially with the disciplines I'm running, so that's really it, to be honest. I'll be doing some stuff here in a bit, once more people get on. I'm sure I'll be running out. All right, let's try this again. Okay. So let's make him bleed. Give me a bleed. Gore. Okay, good. Alright, there's the crash. So it basically knocks me down to 1,000 HP. And again, like, how do I cancel it? How do I mean, I know it's like the Sin of Blood. Am I not running the right skills? Do I need more of, like, my bleeds? See, that's not a bleed. I got you, Chunks. So yeah, man, for sure. Now this guy's just being a complete jerk. Over here trying to look at my skills and just being a jerk about it. You have a half giant invulnerable, I believe. Is that an invulnerability? Embrace your giant heritage, increasing size, damage bonus, and healing bonus by 5%. We can try that. I don't know. Is that a... See, that's a Blood of the Giant. I don't think it actually... Does it make me invulnerable, though? Did I miss it there? I wasn't really looking at it to see. Let's go to those crystals. I don't want to venture out. Not a clue. Never touch Myrm. Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. I've never watched anybody play it at a high level, so I don't really know what I'm looking for. And if I need to be hitting some mechanic, I'm sure it is. Like, if people can have 100% uptime, I know they're not losing health on it all the time, because it just wouldn't make it worthwhile. I think I need to run, by the way, Expansive Mind. Just going to be honest with you guys. All right, let's check it out here. I'm going to pop it. Oh, no, it's the wrong button. Did we do it? Did we do it, team? See, now that's got a 30-second cooldown. So that's what... I really got to figure this out. I need more mobs. Just give me like a big group of mobs here to kill. That's all I want. Guys, again, tonight is Invite a Friend. This is community night. We're gonna start making Tuesday nights community night, where we go out, and if you enjoy the stream, you enjoy what you're watching, I encourage you guys to invite a friend, have them invite a friend, and before too long, Crowfall is gonna climb up the ladder, and we're gonna see a lot more people attracted to Crowfall and making this game a better place. So, guys, I challenge you to do that. Hopefully, you guys will join me in trying to make this game better, trying to make it a place about community. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we can do that. So basically, between my ultimate and my racial, I can basically have an invulnerability there between those three, which would be good, because then I can use my berserk on, hang on, sorry, I'm thinking. It's not good when I talk and think. Boom, there it is, invulnerable. Okay, cool. So on my 30-second Blood of the Giant cooldown, I can use my ultimate to kind of fill in that time frame. Noted. Okay, cool. So pretty much we're just gonna pop that all the time, because that's what the cool kids are doing. Just can't forget, you know? Now you gotta pop it. Perfect. Invulnerable. So are they putting like a bigger cooldown? I didn't really catch how they were actually going to combat the 100% uptime on Berserk. How are they going to do that? After that last stream earlier today, it looks like Crowfall is really starting to take off. Mr. Sorsum? Why do you guys do this with these hard names? I'm so bad at English. Welcome in, though. Again, good to see a new face. Always like to see new faces around here, guys. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Okay, pop it. Boom, invulnerability. Nice. Okay. I feel like that's that's cheating. Am I cheating right now, stream? It's microcosm spelled backwards. All right, what's up, Micro? You made that so much easier. I'm really glad you did that. Why couldn't you just like made it race car and spell it backwards? It's a lot easier to read if you just call yourself race car, because it's race car spelled backwards. Sorry, dad joke. My bad. I do that from time to time. Or Alucard. Oh, you mean Dracula? They talked about it in the patch notes from the future. Yeah, I just didn't know what their fix was. What was their fix? Did they actually come out and say it? Actually, I need to put those in my bar while I'm thinking about it. Here we go. It's a nice little risen bunch here. Alright, cool. Yeah, don't come over here, man. It's cool. I didn't want you over here. No worries. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, I need to definitely look into that, like how they're gonna change it. Like, I don't know how... Oh, hello. What's up? I about killed myself. I thought it was supposed to heal like all missing health. Am I misreading something there? Is that not what's going on here? The bug which caused Berserk to heal the Myrmidon when a barrier or immunity was active, even though the Myrmidon wasn't taking damage, was fixed. This is what caused some big heal spikes during Blood of the Giants Raging Bull. It also caused essentially double effectiveness on barriers while Berserk. Long power cooldown modifiers no longer affect Berserk, so no more lowering the cooldown of Berserk, so it can be chained. Interesting. Yeah, I saw the punch drunk thing. I knew that was a thing, and that's why I'm not running it currently. I feel like I'm missing something, though, for this. I feel like this is a big part of it, and I need to keep that on my bar. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop... I don't think I need this, to be honest. I don't think I need Eminently Punchable right now, because I feel like Weapon Finesse is doing it enough for me. So I'm going to try running Weapon Finesse instead, in lieu of Eminently Punchable, because granted, Eminently Punchable is going to be nice for big group fights. For how we're testing it now, though, it's not really going to matter, just to be completely honest. I feel like you just need to put bleeds on them, like keep putting bleeds on and keep putting bleeds on, like when you're with that. Hey, what's up, Athani? Welcome in. Guys, we're seeing some new faces. You guys must be recruiting the friends, making it about community night. If you're just stopping by, welcome. Again, tonight we're going to do community night. We're going to make it a theme on Wednesdays, or Tuesdays. What day is today? It's that day that ends in Y. Alright, so let's try this again. I just want to keep stacking gore. Like, just keep stacking gore. What does that do? Anything. I don't think it does anything. I literally think it does nothing. Oh, what's up, Ex-Fostulus? How's it going? Guys, new faces. Love it. Absolutely love it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Dioko TV. You know, it's funny. We took TV off of our Twitch name, but I've realized that, like, I keep saying Dioko TV. It's like, if I just said, hey, what's up? Welcome to Dioko, you're like, what? Is this guy drunk? Maybe. I'm definitely not tonight. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm kind of drained tonight, but we're going to keep pushing through it. All right, I want to see what this does. I feel like that didn't hurt me at all. So maybe I just spam gore the entire time I'm in Berserk. You know, what do you guys think? Is that Myrmidons? Where are my Myrmidons out there? Literally, this is like the first time I'm really putting some time into this with good gear and good everything. All right, so we're just gonna spam. We're gonna chain spam gore, and that's all I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm probably gonna sling these guys off me. I feel like that. I feel like the heart's getting bigger. I'm gonna throw these guys off me, or knock them down, whatever it is. All right, we're just gonna keep chain spamming it because I feel like that's effective. It's actually making the red and the heart go up, so there's that. I feel like it's just I'm spamming 2 buttons. I'm literally not doing anything else. I don't know. Call me crazy. I know I just met you, but here's my number. Call me maybe. It's based off how much you heal for. Yeah, but see, I wasn't healing when I was missing health earlier. Like, is it the health that you missed during that time, or like that's what I'm confused about? The mechanic is not clear cut, and that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, I hit that too late that time. That was an uh-oh. Ooh, let's have a party. Yeah, man. I don't have any invulnerability up right now, so let's hold it for just a second. Blood of the Giant 10. Like, I thought you're supposed to be healing up all health. Is that not true? Is that not accurate? So if you didn't take or heal much damage, the crash won't be as bad at all. Okay, interesting. So I need a lot of people hitting me. And I guess that's where the tooltip is. To me, it's not clear cut. Maybe I'm just not reading it well, which is very possible. Because sometimes I tend to like not see details. Overcome with bloodlust, you continually recover all lost health for 8 seconds. Okay. When the effect ends, you suffer berserk crash and all recovered health is lost again. The scent of blood reduces health loss from berserk crash. Health loss is prevented altogether while raging. So, my thinking here is that the true mechanic should just be on raging. It shouldn't necessarily be taking place during a shield, like they've said, and I think that makes sense, the way they're fixing it. So, it then sounds to me like Berserk's going to need to be used with your ultimate, which is Raging Bull. And that's how you prevent health loss. But then that begs the question, is the main skill that Myrmidons are based around becoming obsolete? Is that the right word for it? Which, by the way, I don't know. I guess this is good, but I'm not really getting a whole lot out of Plague Lord while I'm killing these mobs. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a couple of these guys just to beat on me for a second. And I want to see how much damage this is actually gonna do. Alright, come on. Let's go. I want to see how much I can heal for here. With both of these guys just beating up on me. Okay, so that was a pretty good heal. That healed me for quite a bit. Pop Berserk when you're half health, then see what happens. What's the little shield timer? Like, what is that about? Did you guys see that? How it has like a little shield thing? So watch when I pop it. Actually, I've got 20 seconds left on my cooldown. Probably shouldn't do it. Actually, yeah, we'll do it. Whatever, YOLO. Alright, so let's see. It's not popping up now. I don't know, man. This is an interesting... I wish I could have like somebody explain this to me. Maybe I'm just not very smart. I think we've just established I'm not very smart. Need some water. Guys, again, if you are new here, welcome in. If you guys want to support the stream, definitely click that follow button. I would appreciate it. It's the best way to support, and it goes a long way to me. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot to me. Alright, so I'm going to let these guys hit me down then to half health. I'm going to let this next guy hit me down to half health. And see what this does for me. Let's see if I can pop Berserk then and see how it works. I see a hand, me likey. Yeah, that's the second one I've got. Hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Let's see, who we got on? Who there? Who that? Nobody. Ooh, I'm about to wear this. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Alright, now let's see. Let's see what we got. See, it doesn't really heal me for much. Like I'm not getting a whole lot of heals out of that. It says like heal you for all the health you're missing. Is it the health that like you're missing in full, or what you get taken off of you during that time? Does that make sense? Am I not explaining this well as to why I'm confused? Like I see that this little heart fills up too with blood. Like that's gonna hurt, I feel like. Maybe not. I don't know. This whole scent of the blood thing is what's strange. Nah, I get you. I'm equally confused. Okay, good. I just want to make sure, like... See, I'm just spamming it. Like... Okay, I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wear this one and see what it does. Okay. Let's see how much we heal for here. Okay, I'm healing there for sure. Ooh, that about got me. That would probably have been a good time to pop it, honestly. I need to get a pro Myrmidon player in here to tell me how this works. Any pro Myrmidon players? Okay. I feel like we listen to this song a lot. Let's skip it for y'all's sake and mine. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna wear some of his damage. One of his big, like, conal abilities. I just want to, like, wear in the face and see if how much we lose when we're in berserk is what we're really looking at. Okay, this guy's getting dropped, so let's go ahead and just finish him off. Which, by the way, does that bleed only stack twice? I thought I hit it more than twice, and he was only had 2 stacks on him. Let's check that. Again, guys, we're testing right now, so if you guys like some knowledge, hopefully you enjoy what's getting dropped on you right now. Okay, let's just chill for a second. I'm hitting bleed damage on him anyways. Okay, just hit me, dude. Just hit me. Let's see. Okay, it says I've got a shield on it now. Okay, but that doesn't heal me. What the heck? Somebody go get J. Todd Coleman in here real quick. I want to talk about this. Can somebody page J. Todd on Twitter? Say, hey, I got a question for you. It's important. It's for science. No, didn't really heal me there either. This is nuts, man. I'm gonna get some information from some of the guys that I ran with last night. Let me hop over in their Discord and see. Actually, there's nobody there right now, so okay. I don't know, man. This is a head scratcher for me, guys. This really is. This is a big head scratcher. Yo, what's up, Raging? What's up, dude? Oh, it's my little Ganetian friend. I love me some Ganetians. I don't know why, but like half giants and Ganetians, I just feel like they're 2 peas in a pod because they're so opposite. Okay. You continually recover all lost health for 8 seconds. So that tells me any health that you don't have, you regain over 8 seconds. When the effect ends, I've read this 4 times now. When the effect ends, you suffer berserk crash and all recovered health is lost again. The scent of blood reduces health loss from berserk crash. Health loss is prevented altogether while raging. All right, so here's what I'm gonna try, okay? I'm gonna let this guy beat me down in good ways. I'm gonna back out of the fight. I've got my ultimate up, and I'm going to see how much it heals me for during that 8 seconds. Okay, so let's let him work me down. Okay, there's blood craze. Why do I have blood craze? Yeah, do some damage to me, bud. Bloodthirst. That's good. I don't know why I just popped that, but it's fine. Whatever. Let's just wear it. I just want to see what this does. Okay. All right, so we're down about 2,500 health. Let's pop it here. It's literally not moving. Am I bugged? Stream, am I bugged? Because technically I should be regaining all this health over 8 seconds. And I'm not. I think it's all, yeah, but, and see, that's where I'm confused. I think you're right, but the tooltip doesn't read that way. So massive crit during, yeah. So like, yeah, if you get switched onto, yeah, that's definitely when you want to pop it, for sure. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get this guy to just wail on me with his little, like, conal, if he's got it. And I want to see. I'm going to pop it whenever he hits me with that. Don't. Dude, I'm over here. Like, yeah, it still hit me because that was weird. Okay, there's 286. We're going to start counting. Okay, there's 250. This will be good. This will be good. Okay, this is science right here. Okay, it kind of healed me. I think you're right, but it just doesn't read that way. I don't know how long it'll last. It's gonna be close. I might die. Yo, I got really close. That was almost bad. Yeah, I think you're right, so it just doesn't, again, it doesn't read like that. It can be tricky. Yeah, I'm finding it out. So I think the deal with Myrm was they go invulnerable. That damage is added to the health regen. Oh, so the barrier they produce. Is that what you're saying? See, I think of it the other way. I think of it that you go invulnerable to prevent the crash. Like, that's ultimately what you're trying to... Because if you haven't gotten enough, it's like, sense of blood, then it's going to hurt you. Now, I can see where the 100% uptime becomes an issue because you can literally take all this damage, get healed back for, and not have to worry about it, right? You can use it to tank for a lot. So is it only to be used knowing you're about to die and you want to stay in the fight longer? I think it's just kind of like what JStorm said. It's used just to be tanky. I mean, really, it's what it boils down to. You just want to stay alive with it, you know? Like this one, I guess I'm starting to, I don't fully understand it, but I'm starting to kind of understand some of the basics with it. I feel like that should, okay, yeah, that healed me for a lot because I had that. Yeah, okay, and Chunk Sword's healing me too, which is kind of throwing me for a loop. Just fine. We're science tests. We're scientists, guys. Where's my son's goggles? I'm about to do a heck of a freaking cosplay here. All right, we're just gonna wear this. See what it does. But okay, here's another thing too. Here's another aspect to it we've got to figure out. Which, by the way, hang on, guys. We got to become scientists for a second. Give me a second. How is it sustaining when you lose all the health you gained at the end? Well, and that's where, okay, we're scientists. Okay, guys, we're scientists. I know these look really bad on the green screen, but just bear with me, okay? They're goggles. We're in the science lab, okay? So everybody just become a scientist. I can hardly read chat because these are super scratched up, and I don't think they've ever been cleaned. I'm just going to be honest. That's really gross that I just put these on my head, and they've probably never been cleaned. Okay. So, again, we're scientists. All right, so I have a shield on that one. So I don't think... Like, it showed a shield, so I think we're good. If it shows a shield, we don't have to shield, right? Good logic, bad logic. Let's see what this hits me for. Okay, that hit me for some damage. Scuba Steve, right? You don't, if you use the one key, you have to rage before it runs out. Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't use that ability, by the way. Okay, these are really annoying. That cosplay lasted all of one mob kill. The charge ability, it's, yeah, what is it called? It's this guy. Pulverize. And begin raging. So, like, okay, whatever. Again, more testing for science here, because we're scientists. But what is the cooldown on that, by the way? 10 seconds? That's not bad. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're just gonna pop it. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, because Minotaur doesn't have the same mechanics that, I can't even pop it here. Oh, you have to charge that, I forgot. Okay, okay, okay. This is starting to click, guys. It's the damage you get while you have it. It's exactly what it is. Oh, that hurt really bad. That hurt real bad. Okay, I might die here. Okay, no. Whew. Scared me. You can't play it right without it. You can as a half giant. I don't think you can as a Myrmidon or as a Minotaur. I think you have to have it as a Minotaur. With a Myrmidon, you can for sure. Like I'm positive. What am I talking about? As a half giant, you can play it without it for sure, because you have Blood of the Giant. You don't have Blood of the Giant as a Minotaur. What's the cooldown? Well, there's two separate phases of it. Oh shoot, I'm about to die. Get out of here with that, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. So there's two phases of it. The first phase, like you can see Blood of the Giant right now, it's at 230 until that first stack runs off. I have 2 stacks of it. Once I hit the second one, it can't recharge until after 30 seconds. So you'll see in the bottom right down here, or the bottom of my bar. Okay, this guy's not hitting me, so I really don't have to do anything. Oh no. Yeah, so I've got my ultimate and I've got my my half giant too stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much what it boils down to. Okay, so all right, let's try this. Let's charge it. Did it work? I don't know. I don't know if it worked. Alright, let me check. I need to get some more bandages on me. Should probably eat too. That'd be a good idea, John. I have so much food on my other account, and I have yet to make it. Which, by the way, heard something crazy. Didn't even know this was a mechanic until I heard Thomas talking about it earlier. The bigger classes, like the Centaur, the Champion, I'm sorry, the Half Giant, I don't know if Minotaur applies. They're actually, their chicken ticker is a lot faster, it goes down a lot faster because they're bigger bodies. Did you guys realize this game was that deep? If you didn't, my mind was blown, and that just shows you the level of depth this game has. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, how nuts is that? Is that, does anybody else find that nuts, or is that just me? So like Ganetians, they probably literally don't have to eat. Winter's gonna come on there like, oh, we're good for the winter, man. We, you know, we went to KFC right before wintertime started, and we're good. We're good, man. I don't know why little moles would eat chicken, but let's not talk about it. I have to ask Chunkstore about that. Why Ganetians eat KFC. We go to Taco Bell. I had that yesterday, actually. That's my go-to. My wife's out of town. I love me some Taco Bell, man. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's test it. No, I missed it. Wait, do I have to fully charge it, or do I get raging regardless? I think I get raging regardless. Had that for lunch, dude. I love me some Taco Bell. You guys are making me want Taco Bell right now. Stop, please. I beg you. Isn't Chick-fil-A the best one? Chick-fil-A is so good. I feel like all I'm doing is just spamming bleeds. It looks like you only have 2 stacks of bleeds. So I should probably stop spamming bleeds after I get 2. I'm glad these things spawn really quick because Less testing, it's good to know. Okay. Oh no! That was close. That was close. That was almost bad, boys and girls. Oh no, I should have eaten that one. Dang. What an idiot! This one's gonna hurt. Maybe not. I didn't take much damage. No, just charging it at all and it works. Okay, perfect. Yeah, but it's not as long, is it? Or do I get the rage during that time? All right, let's test that. Let's test that. Let's see if we get the rage while we're charging it. So, okay, let's see. Science, guys, more science, more science. Okay, so yeah, that was good. As long as we're charging it, that's fine. So as long as you're charging it. Guys, let's go! Alright, we're gonna go to our boy real quick. You know, the one thing I don't like, though, is I don't have a leap. Guys, again, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you guys had a great, fantastic, excellent, awesome, amazing day. That's why I like Cow, and it has a charge. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but, like, I'm thinking, too, like, the Minotaur's fine, but the fact that I have 2 more bailouts is actually a lot better, honestly, in my opinion. But then again, I'm kind of impartial to this class. So I pretty much have to play that in on my bar. Because I was like, man, that skill's really kind of gimp. Like, that's literally what I thought to myself. Was like, why do I want this skill? Literally does no damage. But now that I see why, pretty much Berserk stays up all the time. I see now why people think this is so OP. I feel like I'm never going to lose. I feel like now, me beating a Myrmidon on my champion is like, this guy really just doesn't know how to play his class. That's what it boils down to. Like, that's what I feel like now that I know what this is. I'm just gonna be honest. I just wore that. It's whatever. I want to know what the shield does. There's a little shield that pops up too that I want to test, like its role in this whole thing. I don't know if it's strictly like negates it. Let's see if you guys can see it. See if we can make it pop. Yep, there it is. All right, there it is. Let's see if it kills, if it hurts us. Okay, so see, I think that prevented us from taking damage. Chunkstore, I hope you're having the time of your life right now, because I'm literally giving you so much stuff. Alright. Okay, so there's no shield on this one. Gotta charge it. Gotta charge it, baby. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Guys, let's go. Which, by the way, let's have a powwow about these disciplines. While we've got a little break in the action. So, okay. I like where my passives are right now. Which means I don't need imminently punchable. And I'm really not digging Plague Lord right now, to be 100% honest. Let's see. See why I've been messing with it? Yeah, that's cool. Oops, that's an ultimate. That's cool. We didn't need that thing anyways. What's an ultimate? What is an ultimate anyways? I feel like you can activate that too without, like being in the, alright, so that's shielded, right? Yeah, that's, okay, I still took 300 damage. I think that just means like, you're not taking full damage, is all that means. Hey, level 9. Uniform Mail is the easiest to lose for something else. You know, I'm running it though. I mean, I'm getting 100 attack power, so... Weapon Finesse, I think, is the bomb.com right now in this build. I think you gotta run Taste for Blood, too. Those two are kind of my essentials. It's 10 damage, you're 10 damage. Don't tell me how to live my life. It's a solid point. It's a solid point, Griven. I don't disagree. Just gonna wear this one. Whatever, YOLO. Probably shouldn't have, but I just really gotta hone in on that timer. Like that's like more important than my health bar. Like, to be fair. To be honest, I look at the one that adds a passive slot over it. Yeah, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Expansive Mind, yeah, most likely. That's probably what I'm gonna end up on. But still, eminently punchable, I don't think I need. So there's one right there that I don't have to worry about. Alright. Hold on just a second, Chunks. I gotta tend to some business. Gotta change some disciplines around, my man. Give me that dust. I need like probably a couple more dust. Pound flesh. Probably better off not using it if it's getting removed so you don't become. Yeah, I don't wanna use punch drunk. I'm using eminently punchable. That one is gonna be there. Actually, I'm not even using that one because I'm using weapon finesse. But yeah, I don't plan to run with punch drunk right now. To be honest, that's not my plan. I might if like I'm getting just beat down, but boys, we ain't getting beat down. Okay, so we're definitely going expansive mind. And we're changing off of Plague Lord. For what? I don't know. But we're definitely going off of Plague Lord for now. It may be better for later. Can use punchable with the additional slot for more goodness. Hang on one second. I'm checking my disciplines real quick. Okay. Chunks, or just yell really loud. I'll hear you if they come. Even though I'm not in Discord with you. What do you guys think? I'm trying to think here. What we need. I'm looking for another major. I think Juggernaut's solid. I like that one. The only other thing... Oh man, oh man, oh man. What do you guys think? I need some help. Banshee? It's not a bad one. I don't really think it fits the mold though. It does give me the final damage modifier though, which is nice. Yeah, but I have a net pull. I don't really need a slow necessarily. The reflect I think would be the best for haunt. I mean, I'll try it. I don't care. Let's try it. We'll try it. Let's try Banshee. In lieu of Plague Lord. Okay. So let's slide this out. Punchable out and Plague Lord out. And then replace with that and that. Okay. And... okay, yeah. Blade Master might be... I thought about Blade Master too. I looked at that one earlier. I kind of like that right there. That's kind of like a double berserk, to be honest. I think we're gonna go with Haunt. I like that one. I think Banshee will. The slow will be nice. Okay. Alright, let's do it, guys and gals. Let's figure this out. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Let's keep working to get better. That's what we do. That's what we do. Not enough fury. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wonder if that stacks with the damage I take from, Ooh, guys, let's think about this for a second. Let's think about some synergy here for a sec. I know this says healing you for 35% of damage taken. We're gonna test that. We're gonna test that with Berserk and see if that works. Troubadour can give second slow and does increase damage. Guys, quit overloading me with ideas. Let's focus on what we're running right now. Alright. Let's see how this does. Alright, so we're gonna pop this. I'm gonna wear this, okay? So I'm just gonna take this one to the face. I'm literally taking this one right to the kisser. But I'm gonna pop Banshee right now. Is it gonna give me a heal? It doesn't appear to. Okay. So I think that's just enemy. Again, we're testing. We're testing synergy here between disciplines. And the base kit. It's important. I don't have enough fury. Okay. Am I using a lot of fury with my gore? I think I am. Swap out uniform. There were healing numbers there. Yeah, I know autos use fury, but I haven't been using fury. Or I haven't been using autos, rather. What do you want me to use for something? I'm like, what do you want me to use, though, in place of that? And plus, I'm running with a cleric, too. You guys have to remember that. Like, that's a part of course, Chuckster, I may have to drop group. I may drop group, buddy. Just to keep testing this stuff. Ooh, look at that damage. You guys like that damage, I know you did. Anything else? Just really don't like uniform mel. You don't like the fact that I like my plus 10 damage. Have you thought about that, Griven? I like my plus 10 damage. You know, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. So quit hating, right? Quit hating. Just quit hating. I'm just kidding, man. Ooh, baby! Let's go! That fully charged freaking Raging Bull. Is that what it's called? Is it Raging Bull? Pulverize. Okay, yeah, we were close, because Raging Bulls are your ultimate. And I'm hungry again! Sweet Jesus. I need more food, man. Alright, we gotta find a group here in a little bit. Now that we're feel pretty tested now. It's kind of weird how it breaks the pulverize animation to do like my little end of the Banshee. I'm sorry, end of the Banshee. End of the Berserk thing. It's 8:08. I need to get my son in bed. Guys, we're going to take a quick break here in a second. I'm going to get him in bed. I'm going to... That was the O snap button. I'm going to go downstairs, get some more water, and make sure I'm hydrated. We're going to do that momentarily. We're going to find a group to run with as well. So I'm also going to get some food. Because, not like in real life, but in game. I've started my fasting window already. So there will be no more food for the remainder of the day. That does a lot of damage, actually. Alright. Burning hatred instead of uniform? Ooh, nice. 100 meat. I told you it was a hard hitter. Yeah, I believe Jay Storn, dude. You know I trust you, bro. You know I trust you. All right, guys, give me like 5 minutes. Let me go get some more water. Let me put my son in bed real fast, and we're gonna pick it up from there. We're going to get a group. We're gonna find some guys to run with, and we're gonna go from there. Yo, what's up, guys? You guys running here in a little bit? Okay, let me know. I'm gonna put my son down. I'll be right back. Guys, be back in just a couple minutes. What's up? All right, guys, let's keep on keeping on. Okay. Anything happened while I was away? Why did my stream labels not update? Let's let me refresh this real quick. Should have FaZe up there as the most recent sub, I thought, and it should have. Yeah, Sosup is. I just restarted the session. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Scion, you're gonna have to cheer another 100 bits, man. Sorry. It's about to reset. Okay. Bank the hands. Listen to you, Griven. Nice. Little blood. Good stuff. Always need that for jewel crafting. Ugh, I don't like that dust count. Alright, so matter of fact, we'll just get rid of this dust count. Griven wants me to get rid of uniform mail, so let's oblige. Let's find something that's better. What if we do sparring? Increase basic attack damage. How much does that give us? I like burning hatred. Spawn health orbs. Ooh. Like 10 damage. What's up, Yanni? Yanni, we running, man? We need to run, dude. I haven't ran with you. We need to do it, homie. I like burning hatred too, actually, now that I see it. Let's try it. I am down. We were running yesterday. Yeah, you were in that group, but I don't think we were ever like in the same party. I know we were kind of running together, but... Okay, let's check this. You were in a different group, though? Yeah, it was yesterday, for sure. Are you running around right now? I'll see you in game. We need to team up, man. We got a healer. Alright, so let's check it. Seethe with anger as your damage attacks periodically create a Fey Wisp, consuming only by you, restoring 1.8 to 2.2% of your maximum health. I wonder what the drop rate of that is. Okay. Gotcha, man. I may come check you out in a second. Rogue's hands, Maestro's hands. Wait, what? Okay, so those can stack. What is this one? Rogue, Brawler. Okay. Put this grit in here too. Put this meat in here. I need to make some of that meat. Bank the gold. What else? I can have my basic weapons. Which, by the way, guys, Strathor's Lawn. I got these two axes today for 1,500 gold total. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. So, Yanni, I'm gonna run out to you, man. Let's see. I'm in the HOA Discord. Okay. So, wait. Hold on. Time out. Time out. I need food. I need some food. Do I have... Let's make some of this food. Might as well. Alright, cooking. Hold, please, while we cook us up a feast. I'm confused. Why does it not say that FaZe is the last sub? Is it because he resubbed? I don't know. Whatever. Guys, again, just so you guys know, the sub raffle's coming up this Saturday. So if you are a sub, you have a free entry. You do not need to be present to win. So if you're worried about, man, I need to be there for that stream, you don't. It'd be cool if you were, but you don't have to be. I'll find out a way to get in touch with you, whether it's via private message or something like that. We'll get it. Alright. I'm a streamer, bro. Do I what? Oh, what's up, Yanni? Do I stream what? Nah, I don't stream Discord. Citizens of the world of Crowfall. No. No. My buddy Griven got me hooked up, so I'm all set, man. Appreciate you checking on me, though. Doing all right tonight? Yeah, what's up, Zan? Doing well, man. Doing well. Just trying to figure out the plans with the group. I'm trying to be an advocate for getting Chaos to be more organized, because right now we're all over the place. I feel like Balance and Order they've got their groups, but right now we're kind of dispersed between like 3 or 4 different Discords, and I'm trying to kind of hone that in and be a organizational factor to that, if you will. Order is insane. Insane as in like they're organized, which is good. That's what you need, man. Because here's the thing, if one group is that organized, it's gonna force the others to get organized as well. Give me 1 second. I gotta do something. I gotta make a note of something real quick. Alright. Let's see. What's up, Critical Crim? Order isn't organized, it's just Winter Blades. Well, yeah, but I mean organization, that's the majority of order, right? They got beat by a bunch of pugs in basic / intermediate. Oh man, that's great. I don't know, man. I haven't had a whole lot of run-ins with order. I think last night was about the first time we'd ever had like big run-ins with order. It was a lot of fun too. Last night, if you guys missed the stream last night, encourage you guys to go check out the VOD if you have time. But I'm gonna put some of those fights in the People's Champion episode 2. Tonight we're running Myrmidon. So if you guys haven't been with us, we've been testing for the first, I don't know, hour or so of the stream. Just trying to figure out the berserk mechanic and all that stuff. So let me see what these guys actually want me to run on. Would you guys prefer me on a champion or a Myrm? I just want to test the Myrm, to be fair. But I've been spending the last hour trying to figure out the berserk mechanic.
You actually play a champion, dude, because if you crash a lot, you're gonna end up dying.
I don't typically crash a lot. That was actually the. Are you talking about with my berserk? Oh, I'm playing a half giant, man, so I've got like 4 outs of that, if you include blood giant. Yeah, we'll check it for a bit, and if it gets pretty rough, I'll switch over. It's not a problem. I don't mind doing that if it's hindering us anyway, for sure. Are you guys grouping up now? Okay. Okay, let's see, what did I miss? We've been fine last night, but like 5 people died to Druid Bomb. I've got a healer with me. I've got a cleric if we need him. Which I don't think he has this information. Am I allowed to invite people into this Discord or no? Oh, are you, Chunks? Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know you were in here. Sorry, bud. I'm going to leave this group, Chunks, just so we can group up with these guys whenever they send out invites. You watched the dev question answers? Yeah, I did earlier today. I didn't watch it live, but I definitely checked out the VOD. So, yes, I technically watched it. A lot of cool stuff in 5.7, guys. If you guys haven't checked out some of the changes, it's going to be pretty neat. Just to be completely honest. Golly. That dude requires so much food. What's up? Be nice. Let's see. Didn't finish it. Just wondering what was going on and what you thought. Was going to finish it, but then I saw you streaming. Well, thanks for dropping in over that. But, depending on how far in, I don't want to, like... I guess to recap, the biggest thing was, like... Hunger shards are going to change. You're not going to get those from skinning. Day and night are going to be introduced. You're going to have... Myrmidon changes. Punch Drunk is going to be out of the game. I know I'm missing a bunch because they talked about a lot of stuff. More mobs and leather types. Yeah, they're going to introduce soft and strong leather, I believe, which that's kind of been known that was on the way. They're doing some changes to the art style, which is going to make it prettier, obviously. I think optimization is always going to be a key in every patch, so I think that's out there. What else is there? I don't know, man. I don't have it up right. New maps and zones. Yeah, they're doing a new map, right? For 5.7? And it's supposed to be this month. 5.7 is supposed to be coming this month? Correct. They said June. Again, I don't have the notes, so it's hard for me to just spout it all up by memory. I had a busy day, as always. My days have just been getting super, super busy this week. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Watched it this morning, actually, on my way to work. It was nice. The EK will be zonable from the map. That's sick. Yeah, the performance is going to constantly get better. And that's, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you saw what I tweeted last night post-stream. Like, this game is going to be so much fun. It's probably, I'm making this statement right now. This will be the best large group PvP game, assuming that the optimization and they can get the lag down in those large player environments, because there's so much going on, but yet, like, if you have a good, clean group that knows what they're doing and they're working together, you can make such a huge difference. Yep, Stoneborn's coming out. That's right. They got the half giant female in, which I think that basically gets them. I think they said they got all the races in the game that they promised. So yeah. Nothing on Frostweaver yet, correct? So you'll be able to take your PvP vessel into your EK. Nice. Agreed. If a lot could fight right now, the numbers would increase just because the PvP is a lot of fun. Yeah, and I just think I've learned from, like, my runnings with groups, like, the group PvP in this game is just so enjoyable. Everything about this game makes group fighting enjoyable, or not grouping with anything enjoyable. I like games that you have to incorporate, you know, other players. Like, I don't know. I don't like to play a game, an MMO, by myself. That doesn't make any sense. And my biggest point to that is World of Warcraft, when Warlords of Draenor came out and they introduced garrisons. It was literally like, yeah, I'm just gonna farm in my 10 or 11 characters garrisons and not ever have to go interact with the world. Like, to me, that was incredibly stupid. Outside of just raids, which it was like, even then you didn't have to really interact. You just showed up at raid time, raided, and like got off. That to me was pointless. But this game, you constantly have to be grouping up and playing with other people. So, just my take. That's all. And the resources in the gears that make crafting suck. Yeah, I've never really been a big crafter in World of Warcraft, so I can't really speak on that. That was not enjoyable to me. It was just like, oh hey, go grind all this stuff and come back. Like, at least in this game, the way that they've created the gathering system makes it enjoyable. It's interactive. You can increase your chances of gaining stuff by, you know, hitting certain pips and running certain disciplines. Like, you can literally do so much with it, and I think that's what makes it fun. No. We're just waiting. Alright, so what's our comp, just so I know? Probably, yeah, I think he is, actually. Crafting has always kind of sucked compared to... And that's what I think is so funny. is this game has changed my thoughts. Okay. Okay. I will definitely hit him up with any questions, because I'm sure I'll have some. Right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it. He watched his iPad for like the first hour of my stream before I put him down, because I'm running solo parent for the next few days. Oh wow. Where are you from? Okay. I'm Chattanooga. So we're just north of Atlanta. Been to Charlotte a couple times. Actually, in the past, went over there for Quail Hollow, the PGA Championship last year. We're getting organized real quick, guys. Do you guys want me to run champion, or do you want me to stay on Myrm? Okay. Alright. Just confirming they want me to run this, because we've got another Myrm and the other group, so... Let's do it. I think you just want to run champion. I love champion. No, I really do. I just don't want to be a detriment to the group, and that's why I asked. Did you see the dev blog about crafting the end of last year? It basically says we're going to get a polished interface with crafting eventually, similar to the polish they did with the skill tree. Yes, I did see that post in my Discord a while back that you posted, but I saw it before you posted it. But yeah, it's... I love that. I think that is so much better than the current system. Just for sheer efficiency of knowing like what you got to get, instead of like, hang on, let me run to this table, write this down, let me run to that table, write it down. So anyways, J-Storm, quit bashing on me, bro. I don't bash. I know you don't. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm sparking some excitement. That's all. Which, by the way, I'm gonna rehit this because and see if it pops up back on the. I had to actually reset the stream, so I'm gonna do this, even though Silent already gave that to me, to see if we can make it reappear down below, because he gave that to me earlier. So let's see if it pops up down there with the cheers. Hopefully it does. It'll be a second if it does. Yeah, crap. It didn't show up. Oh well. It is what it is. Whatever. We good. I had to reset it because I wasn't sure why the most recent sub wasn't showing up, unless it was unless he waited for a while. Because when did Dekaroo sub? 3 days ago. Hey, J-Storm with 10 bits. Thanks, buddy. Oh, you're gonna fill it up with some diversity, aren't you? Actually, speaking of dust, somebody said dust. Is there anywhere info on what class can wear what armor? So when you hover over it, you can see male can be equipped by champion, cleric, druid, knight, myrmidon, templar. Pretty much all your casters, druids are leather. All your assassins or your stealthies are leather, duelists, assassins, druids, confessors, frostweavers will be leather. Whoa! You guys see that? It just like got catapulted up in the air. Somebody like jumped when I was hit their head hitbox or whatever. It was nuts. That was sick. Druids are male? Oh, that's right. I just read that. I don't know why I said that. So plate is knight and Templar, correct? Or is Templar male? Templar's male is also. That's the one thing I don't know much about, because prior to 5.6, before the wipe, I'd only had like one experience, and that was with Ranger. I only had leather armor, so I didn't really. That's another one. Rangers get leather armor. Yeah, you can. Which, by the way, they talked about that today on the stream. Very interesting. If you're leather and want to wear plate, you can't just equip the plate minor discipline or plate proficiency. You actually have to equip mail and plate proficiency in order to wear plate. So it's like a step up. You have to lose two. You have to lose 2 minors in order to wear plate from leather. Chivalry equals plate, barbarian, divine, mail, all others leather. Interesting. If they can wear plate, they're on mail and leather as well. Templars are plate. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Good point. Great point, Jay Storn. I guess technically everybody can wear leather. I'm actually playing Plate Ranger at the moment. Goodness gracious. How much HP did that add? Yeah, you can make a caster in plate. Wondering if I want to buy this game Friday. Can you tell me a little about it? Sure, Mr. Glotch. Welcome in, first of all. Welcome to the Crowfall community. So this game is what they call a Throne War MMORPG. It's sandbox. It's basically, in its current state, everything's lootable in your inventory. Your armor, your equipment and stuff is not lootable. Jay Storm, thanks again for the 10 bits, man. So what happens is we're on a map currently, and again, this is a very focused version of what the final game is going to be. Okay, so we're playing one campaign for the most part. You have EU as well in East. Chase Storm, 10 more bits, making it rain. And so what we're doing now is you have several forts, you have a keep, you have, and in these forts are crafting tables. So like when a campaign starts, you know, you can, for example, this was a wipe, so it was very, very, very competitive at the start of this 5.6 patch. And what happened was you had a bunch of people competing for these forts because that's where you had to start crafting. Now, you can take items from the campaign and transfer them to your housing, your player housing, which is called an EK or Eternal Kingdom. And so that's how you kind of take stuff back there and then craft it in the safety of your own home, so to speak. But regarding the Throne War MMO, it's just a huge like group PvP combat. I mean, yeah, you can play like solo PvP, but at the end of the day, like group PvP is what it's about. Jay Storm again, man. 20 more bits. Thank you, buddy. 7,900 HP. That is nuts as a ranger, by the way. Are you slowed down by that at all? Like, does that slow your speed? I don't even know. That's a good thing, man. Forces action. That's what I'm hoping. Switching to Myrmidon, I lose the champion like clumsiness to where I just take damage randomly. I know. I'm not slower. Cool. Chase Storin. You love like, oh, look at the bit dropper. He only got 1, 2. Only 2 in. Feels bad, man. I'm so excited about playing a different class and some group fights to see some different mechanics. It's going to be different, though. I'm going to go back to like my old combos. Like, I've got to really focus. The biggest thing I got to focus on is my berserk bar. That's it. That's the main thing. I want to hurt whoever's dropping my biddies. They're not doing a good job. Like, all those are literally... We got one. We got one out of that. I wish you could pull these. Like, I don't even know if you can, actually, so... 15 bits. Yeah. A little change from the norm. Dude, that does hit so hard. Not gonna lie. So much damage. Alright, I am number one again. See you later. Alright, Jay Storm. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for dropping by, man. Alright. Speaking of which, did I... Yeah, I'll put that in there. I want to make sure I'm actually getting those. Are these mine? No, Yanni. Those are my... Cap it. Just cap it, yeah. Not seeing orb. You got passive on? They are blue. Okay. I know. I was trolling last time. Oh, I love trolling. Is Myrmidon good? No, Mac. We're gonna test it out and see, man. By the way, welcome back in. Good to see you. It's been a bit. I know I saw you earlier in the stream, but thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Again, it's community night, so invite a friend if you've got friends that might be interested in the Crowfall game. Definitely invite them in. Let's get them in the community. Let's talk with them and go from there. It's broken at the moment, soon to be nerfed. Yeah, Myrmidon is a little bit. I mean, it's not. I don't know. Like, I want to know how 75% uptime is going to change it. Are they just going to like make the cooldown a little bit longer, like where you have like 2 or 3 seconds off berserk? I don't know. Hopefully transferring tomorrow, but don't know if I can play a tank. Love cleric and confessor too much. Play confessor, man. Like confessors, yeah, play confessor for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. These guys were wondering earlier, like, how are people getting transferred? I guess they didn't think you could get transferred via a ticket. Hey, Dravos. Thanks for the 100, man. Welcome to Chaos, by the way. Dravos. How does it feel? How does it feel to be a part of the good squad? You just blew up my jar, by the way. Oh, man. What are the numbers looking like, anyways? 57. Okay, so we're kind of the minority, I think, or not a minority, but we're just gonna like keep holding this, apparently, even though I've already got it. Yeah, they were just sitting there in that. Let's see. Let's do this. Stop. You knock out my biddies. Jason, I thought you were leaving. You like talking about biddies, man. Poor guy. Poor guy. Aw. Keep going. Somebody chop that head off. There's no way he's got anything on him if he was just hanging around. I think he was trying to get a straggler, to be honest. Yeah. They're not acting like he's got anything on him. I didn't think so. Has anyone tried glass cannon this one? I have not currently. 25C, 19B, 13O. How do you know that, Sosa? Which, by the way, that's another thing, guys. Pertaining to groups, so you can see we have 6 in our group right now. That's supposedly a glitch. That's going to be knocked down to 5 in 5.7. Yes, good for range classes. Assuming you can stay at range. From your stream and my screen. Oh, okay, I got you. Leftovers order. Makes sense. You talking about me? Yeah. Yeah, you guys can say whatever you want. That's intentional, so you guys don't be like, oh man, they hurt our comms. Like, no, they didn't. I've got covers for the most part, unless it actually says where we are below, like the bar in the middle. Sure, sure. Rip. Oh, man. Hopefully it picks up. 35. You guys, the big spenders are coming out tonight. Let's go. Make it an even 2. Can tell where you are by the view. No, you can't, Griven. You're lying. Fine. Knock out some myself. Somebody take 1,000 bits, and it'll really knock them out. I had some guy on YouTube, like, you guys know how I'm kind of like very sarcastic when I ask for, like, you know, subs. Like, I'm literally like, I say it once a stream. Well, this guy on YouTube is like, man, you could really like be less commercialized when you advertise your stuff. And I was like, I guess he's never watched the stream live and interacted with us, because he would know, like, that's not how I am at all. It was pretty funny. I was like, he must have just clicked to, like, the one spot in the video where I was talking about, like, a Twitch Prime sub or something. Hey, 55 bits. Man, you guys are big spenders up in here. I'm used to, like, the 1s, 5s, and 10s. We're getting the 100s, the 35s, the 55s. It's nuts, man. So, by the way, guys, exclamation mark free bits. We'll, yeah, I'm kind of lagging behind a hair. Exclamation mark free bits. We'll show you guys how to get free bits. Not to necessarily use them here, but to use them just support other streamers. It's real simple. And it literally, like, you can get, like, 100 bits in no time. It's pretty cool, actually. I just got 75 from one ad. Yeah, I did that on one ad too. Like, I interacted with everything in that ad, and I think that's why I was like, oh, this guy's really interested. Let's give him some more bits. I don't even know how many I've got right now. I know I gave you a couple hundred a while back. I haven't given you any to bet. Maybe we'll drop by after the stream. You didn't? Okay. I think it's just, is it random? I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, guys, we're playing Myrmidon tonight. We've played pretty much exclusively champion up to this point. I'm almost tempted to go against the grain for 5-7 and just stay Myrmidon, because I think a lot of people are going to switch off of it. J-Storm, to be honest with you, man, I haven't been buying a hot minute because I've been so exhausted after streams, and I've been cutting like clips and stuff. We'll make it happen tonight if you're streaming. We need to start doing some raids. I want to know though if there's a way that we can raid with viewers, like my viewers to yours, and not necessarily host. And you know my reasoning behind that, but I want to pass on viewership. Like that's important to me, you know. Yeah, I am a late one. Was going to tonight, but waiting for faction change. Okay, where'd you decide to go? Did you end up figuring it out? Order. All right, cool, man. I think they've been getting overwhelmed with faction changes. There's been a lot of shuffling going on. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them nip that in the butt pretty quick in the coming weeks, because it just takes up a lot of time. I mean, it doesn't really, probably, in the grand scheme of things, but if it takes 10 minutes per, you know, transfer, it does take time. Good, can kill you for being a fool. he was already on balance, Griven, so. Straight into the center. You've always been able to kill me. I know, I told them to come to the cool kids. That's right. Blazin, what do you run? Or Blazin, what do you run currently on your Myrm? Yeah, sorry. Okay. Gotcha. I'll tell you what I'm running in just a second. Currently, I'm doing Juggernaut, Banshee, Master of Axes, Expansive Mind, Burning Hatred, and Weapon Finesse. I know it's about to get changed though, and I'm just learning Myrmidon. I've been playing Champion, and like all out, so I don't want to play it and then like my whole entire mentality get changed on 5.7. But I mean, for you, it's probably a lot easier to adapt because you know how that affects you much more than I do. Oh, let's see. The cool kids already have Dioko. That right you did, 177. That fight, you mean? It was Pulverize. Pulverize does a lot of damage. It's because of this great armor you gave me today, Griven. Hopefully you can use some of that ore I gave you, though. I mean, when they're talking about like berserk though, and the changes, what are they gonna do? Just change the cooldown of it, so it's like you have like 4 or 5 seconds off of it before you can tap it again. Right, yeah. I'm listening, guys. Really? And then you can tap it again and extend it? Gotcha. Right, yeah, and I run that too, so I know exactly what that is. It's not bad either with the half giant passive, or the half giant skill that you can just use Blood of the Giant, and that's another invulnerability for you in case you need it for your berserk. Oh man, Confessor is fun. Master of Arcane and Redemption, where you can throw up 10 fireballs, is insane. That does sound pretty nuts. Right, and I've learned that too. I'm getting educated by Blazing. Right. Getting that knowledge dropped on me, boys and girls. Huh. Interesting. I don't need more wood, do I? I got plenty of wood. We got wood. Guys, again, this is community night. Go out. Invite your friends. Get them in here. If they don't have Crowfall, you want them to get Crowfall. Invite them into a stream. Ask some pointed questions that maybe they've asked you that they don't want to ask on their own. Let's talk about it. Let's get some people excited about the game, because this is a very exciting time, I think. Anytime we can get new players involved in a game that's centered around an active player base like this game is, it's only going to help it be more fun, more competitive, more entertaining, and all that jazz. Birch! Don't you yell at me. What you're saying is champions are OP, right? FOTM currently? What is FOTM? FOTM. I don't know what FOTM is. Please explain. Flavor of the month. Flavor of the mouth. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't, Knight looks pretty fun too. Like, I'm gonna play a melee class in this game. Like, I just really enjoy the combat in the melee form in this game. Man, these cats are nuts. Like, they're literally just running all over us. I want to hear though about what they're gonna do balance wise. My opinion is they need to get the Frostweaver in the game. They need to do some controlled testing with balance, group fighting compositions, and see how certain groups jive against others. Just my opinion. You guys are really far ahead of me. I'm super slow. Yeah, I really am. Like, that's one thing I love about it, is I can just catch up super quick. No, you just have to rely more on like your slows and like your net pool and stuff than you do like going towards them. You have to bring them to you or keep them locked down. sure. All right, so we're currently just kind of roaming, capturing some forts and stuff. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We haven't really discussed it. I'm not going to share all that information with you guys, obviously. But I can imagine that we're gonna see some group PvP here in a bit. So if you guys are anxious to see that, stick around. I know we're gonna get into some action. I'm sure there's somebody out there watching, waiting. Let's see what the numbers are now, actually. It's dropped off a bit. Don't have any shards. Actually, let's put that here. Alright. I kind of want to go like roam and see if I can find some stragglers right around here. I just want to fight, man. Like I'm so excited to just fight. Alright. So guys, if you don't know, this is a siege process. What you have to do, this is basically like your home base. So as a team that sieges, you're putting this tree up, and then if the enemy team comes out here and kills your tree before you kill their tree inside the keep, they actually shut you down, and you can't go for their tree in the keep. So it's kind of a way to be able to counter like zergs. It's like a zerg mechanic almost, in my opinion, to where like you don't have like 30 people just hit this tree and then run straight in. Now there is one thing too. If you do rush straight into there and you do take down the tree, and you out DPS the group killing your tree, essentially you can win with a Zerg, depending on how many players the other team has, or the other factions. So just kind of a unique sieging environment here. The other part of it too is you actually have to use, you know, catapults and stuff like that to knock down these walls and these gates in order to get into the keep. It's not like you're just going to waltz in there. You actually have to build this stuff, defend it, while defending your tree. So if you can imagine like two trees with the owner of the keep defending, it's going to be a lot of chaos and a lot of and what I mean by that is just like not the faction, but just the overall environment's going to be chaos. So I haven't actually gotten into a fight where it's been all three factions right here going for the keep, but I can imagine it would be pretty crazy. Just from what I've seen, I feel like the walls need buffs. The walls need buffs from people climbing them in the corners. Yes. But at the same time, too, you only have like 20 minutes. So you can't expect them to take 10 minutes to get the wall down, then get up there and have to fight a force. So I don't know. I think there's a balance aspect there. How's the optimization at the moment? I played last year and was able to be in 20-minute plus or 20-man plus fights. Right now, I can't 1v1 your forts and spider tiles. For me personally, it's not bad. It does get a little bit choppy when, like last night, we probably had 20 plus, like literally right over here. Like that's where we died last night, was like right over there. It was a little choppy, but it wasn't terrible, and they're constantly working on it. So, but for me, it's okay. Welcome in, Fox Tango. Good to see you. Always enjoy seeing new faces, guys. So if you guys want to hang out for a bit, get to know the stream, get to know some of the other people in here. We've got a lot of regulars that hang out in the chat. So if you guys have any questions, my name's Dioko. You can call me John, whatever you want to call me. Keep seem fine in terms for me. Near the tree is good. In terms of optimization, yeah, I think when you get around those adventure zones, holy smokes, just rubber banded hard or something. That was weird. I don't know what that was. It was really strange. It was like, oh, we're gonna slingshot you. Nah, just kidding. We'll bring you back. I think the adventure zones have some work to be done. I don't know why it feels so bad around there. But I agree with you completely, Fox. Is this still an alpha? Fights, yeah, man, it's pre-alpha technically. But it's actually really fun, man. Yeah, for pre-alpha, it's a lot more polished than a lot of other games are in launch. Forts are the ones have drops near. Gotcha. Got a pretty good squad. Guys, I know I've said it a couple times. For those of you that have been hanging out, I want to keep emphasizing it because I think it's important to the growth of the community. But I want to make one night a week kind of dedicated to community night where people like invite friends in to like enjoy the game, kind of see what's going on. I think I'm going to deem that as Tuesday nights. So we've just kind of rolled with that theme tonight. If you guys have friends that you want to like let see the game, or if you know some guys who maybe played like 6-8 months ago but haven't seen anything since then, invite them in. Let's just hang out. Let's have a good time. We're going to get in some group fights. We're going to PvP. We're going to do a bunch of cool stuff. I'm actually playing a Myrmidon for the first time in 5.6. Played it a little bit in 5.5, but not really to the degree in which I'm trying to learn it tonight. Got better weapons, got better armor than what I ever had before. So it's going to be fun. Yeah, boy. Got some wood. I've never actually interacted with these catapults, so I brought some wood with me from Miller's Respite. I'm going to try it out here. Are they planning a release this year still, or is that a beta type release? They say soft launch. I've heard soft launch by the end of the year. I don't really know how accurate that is. I don't know what's going on. This is some confusion. I don't know if they've definitively said anything dates-wise, but I have heard from multiple sources that end of the year soft launch. Oh, we already got the timber. Rip. I'm curious to see, though, their time frame, because they are moving pretty quick. I mean, 5.6 was 3.5 weeks ago. So, and they say 5.7's this month in June. Oh yeah. Look at this thing. That's sick. This doesn't hurt you at all either when you get up here. Or so I've been told. And before I'm dead. Get hit by a freaking huge flaming boulder. Alrighty. See, so Sosa, you think these walls are fairly, like, weak? I feel like, I mean, it's still up there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Call me crazy. But to be honest with you, though, in regards to that, like, if you have 0 perception, stealth is broken against you. Like, you could, like, assassins can just play games with you all day. But, like, if you run any sort of perception, it's going to help you. So I think that's a great, like, counter, personally. in my opinion. It was the fort walls I meant, not the keep ones. Oh, I got you. They should remove the boulder on impact instead of have it drop vertical. Well, I mean, like, that would legit happen, though. The boulder's not going to disappear. I think you're getting too technical there, Fox. I don't know. I don't. I guess in order for optimization, that's probably not a bad idea. Just me or is sound dead? It's just you. Just you. You talking about in-game sound? I don't have any in-game sounds, actually. It's a good point. Wait. Why don't I have in-game sound? It's really strange. Let me check my volume mixer. That's weird. Yeah, it does display halfway down. Never mind, Twitch need to refresh. Oh, okay. I don't have any in-game sound though, which is strange. Oh man. I don't know why my, like, does that not make noise in game? Somebody's shooting high. Is that on purpose? Oh, okay, yeah, they're doing damage. This is no longer the shield on the wall. Fox. Yeah, it does disappear halfway down. Yeah, you're right. It would make more sense if it were just to disappear on impact. If they're gonna make it disappear halfway down, it seems like, yeah, a useless waste of animation there, I would say. Griffin, how's work? It's this afternoon for you. Nice. Let's do it. I don't know if a half giant can fit through, we'll see. Oh yeah, we good. I like how it like interacts with, you can interact and like blow stuff up. Get rolled. Because we enjoy that. We don't enjoy running from it. Big damage. Where's big damage? Give me big damage. Big damage. It makes sense though, like the whole berserk thing and why it's overpowered now. And I see now why you literally keep it up all like 100% of the time, and it's not, literally does nothing. Like damage wise, like you just regen it and then you pop your pulverize or whatever, your ultimates, whatever you need to pop. This thing is getting dropped, literally, so fast. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, so it's a shame that we didn't have any sort of action there, but how far? He's about to be met with a rude awakening. He's north, right by the gate. Two. There's two. Him and one other. Three. Three total. Sticker. 7. Poor Seven. Seven, no! What are you doing, Seven? How are you liking Myrmidon? Yeah, I want his head. Give me his head. Give me his head. I'm gonna bribe him on stream to, he wouldn't let us take it, huh? Seven, I won't even loot you, buddy. Feel bad, man. Feels bad, man. What's up, Cryo? I'm enjoying it so far. We did some testing to... We kind of figured out all the mechanics. So... What do you lose on death? So, Mr. Glotch, great question. So, anything down here in my inventory... This is my inventory, okay? Down here. This down here is my inventory. They can loot anything on my inventory, okay? My equipment up here, they can't. It just takes durability damage. So, like, you can see that yellow bar is durability. Like, that's $6.99 out of 700. So, that's kind of how the system works, which it's a good system because... equipment is pretty hard to craft. Now, there will be extreme campaigns that will actually have fully lootable rule sets, which are just like hardcore. So, like, there's gonna be some where it's like free for all. Like, you can't. It's basically anybody can kill anybody. There's no factions, and people can loot your gear. So there will be stuff like that. When it goes live, we haven't seen that yet that I know of. There may have been some early testing for that, but I haven't personally seen it, and I've been around since 5.5, which has been like a little over a month, maybe 5 weeks now, I think is what it is. So that's what you lose on death, pretty much. Whatever they want to loot from you is what they get. Well, let's do it. I mean, somebody can go check and see what the numbers are. It's like too short a notice. I know I don't have anything over there that's worthwhile yet. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I check it periodically to see, so I see that too. I hate how I'm like in the back, like I'm so slow. Are rogues any good in this? Yeah, assassins are actually really annoying. If you want my honest opinion, if you're playing one, you can have a lot of fun with it, but if you're playing against it, it stinks. No, it was a server cap. It was like at 100 and it like breaks the server. That's why it's now 95 cap. Why do you say that? I just say because like the whole stealth system to me, it's pretty much you can go stealth at any time, even if you're in combat. Like you just switch over to your survival tray and then hit stealth, which is incredibly frustrating as like a melee class. The only way they come out is if you dot them, and it's doing ticking damage. Like, what's frustrating to me is the fact that, I don't think that should be the mechanic. I think you should have to, like, use an ultimate, because assassins currently have their ultimate is you blink away from the fight and you go invisible. And so, he's not even fighting. But anyways, so it's incredibly frustrating that they can just go invisible like that, and you can't see him. And I think it should just be based on the ultimate and not actually with the. Give me that soul gem. I don't think it should be just, you know, able to do it at any time. It needs to be more expensive, I guess is the phrase I'm going to use. You should have to sacrifice like an ultimate in order to go back to invis, is my point. I know that's kind of a roundabout way, but it's because we were in the middle of fighting that guy. I was listening. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. I don't really know. I mean, now the other thing that kind of counters that argument now is what I heard today on the developer Q&A. They were talking about perception, which is the ability to see invisible people. If you run high perception, you can see stealthies from pretty far away, unless they're running stealth gear, which makes it incredibly valuable to have like one person in your group run like all perception stuff so they can see invisible people. On the flip side of that, the only way to really counter that from a rogue or assassin's perspective is to run stealth gear. So you can put specialty seals inside of your gear, and the only way to really counter that is to add to stealth in your specialty seals. So I know that was like a really long-winded way to answer your question, Glotch, but that's what it is. I just got kicked to lobby. That's interesting. I never played one in an MMO. Wanted to try it out with this game. Normally a warrior type player. I think you would enjoy it. It's really fun. I'm quite a ways up behind you guys. I got DC'd, so I'll be there in just a second. I'm out. Have fun. Scion, take care. Good to see you as always, my man. Does anybody want to go scout out one of the other ones? Alright guys, I think we're going to take a quick break because apparently we have everything. Nobody wants to play. Alright Chunks, see you later man. Are we rallying out? Yeah, do that. Let us know. Yeah, that'd be good. All right. We're kind of waiting for more peoples. I really just want to start mining all this stuff. Let's go. I got some gear on there. Harvest and craft. Yeah, harvest and craft is good. And Glotch, you're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, not harvesting and crafting." Listen to me. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I have seen more like hardcore PvPers be like, "Man, this crafting and gathering is really fun." Like it's actually. And you're gonna be like, dude, come on, like it's crafting and gathering. How much fun could it be? Exactly. All right, so we're gonna go talk about this real quick. Let's see. We're gonna go hit this real quick. I have like a regular pick, so I've got rune picks in my bank. I'm not gonna break one out because we're fighting right now. So all right. As you can see, just kind of like right here. Where I'm hovering. Hang on, let me kill this guy real fast. Yes, I am. Yeah. So, here's the deal with this. You want to hop over there? Okay. So, you have these little critical spots you hit, like it keeps you engaged and interactive with this stuff. So when you get to 5 pits, like you're gonna do 2 more like big hits, and then like this is obviously a lot better when you have disciplines and all that stuff spec to do it. I currently don't, so man, I would just say like watch some of my weekend streams because it's when the player count's low. So it's one of those things where like I have time to craft and gather and do all that stuff. So I'd say watch one of those VODs or catch one of them this weekend. But it's actually pretty entertaining, and I can get more into depth with it right now. I'm about to log over to do something real quick. So give me just 1 second, and we're gonna try something real fast. Give me 1 second, Yanni. I'm popping over. I don't know that I have gathering disciplines, but I can change those out, I think, pretty quick. If that's what you want to do. How many? What? Because why? If you want to, come on. There's 2 over here, I see. Give me 1 second, guys. I know you guys can't see this. I'm aware. Hold, please, guys. I know you guys can't see this. Give me 1 second. Super secret mission right now. Nobody can know about. Let's see. I just got kicked. Right when I was ready, I just got kicked. I'm hopping back in. I haven't seen my lower thirds lately. Have they been playing? You guys seen the lower thirds by the jar? Has that been going off? Or no? I feel like it hasn't. Maybe it's not on loop. I haven't checked that. Hey, Mr. Glotch, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Got an invite? The land down under. There's one that ran down towards the crypt, I thought. I can't see who's online. My chat's messed up. I need to restart. Yeah, I don't think my lower thirds have been looping. I need to change that actually. Loop. There we go. That's what I wanted it to do. That's kind of dumb. It plays at the beginning of the stream and that's it. I paid for those too. What the heck? Why did it go to my YouTube? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, I just keep crashing, man. I don't think it's worth. Yo, what's up, Melons? Oh, this is so annoying. I'll tell you what. Hold, please. I'm just gonna restart the entire thing. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I just relogged because I had the chat bug where I couldn't see the chat at all. So give me one sec, guys. Sorry about that. I'd say what we're gonna do real quick. We have a great chance to. I don't know if I want to do. Nah, we'll do it later. I think they all left that server, so they all left. We'll do the YouTube stuff later, towards the end of the stream. What's the plan, Stan? Let's go see what's going on. Nothing on them. 6. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm checking EU real quick. I didn't hear a report from it earlier, so I'm gonna check it myself. No. Melons, what you up to, buddy? I hope you guys have had a great day. I hope you guys are having a great week. Your week is lining up the way you want it to. I hope so, just for you guys. Guys, a couple things to keep in mind. Again, tonight's community night. What does that mean? That means we are focusing on bringing in... I don't even have a character here. What am I doing? We are focusing on bringing in new players into the community and inviting friends. Just say, hey, man, come check out Crowfall. Come look at it, see what you think about it. And, yeah, go from there. So if you guys have some friends that may be interested in the game, it's a great opportunity just to say, hey, come check out this stream. Maybe ask the guy some questions, the guy being me. And, yeah, see if we can learn something, see if you like how it looks, you know? Oh, there's only like 14 people online. Okay. It's about as dead as a North American morning time on the weekends. My day would be better if you had minerals in hands. I know, Griven, I know. I just finished watching The Staircase with my partner on Netflix. Gonna farm some ores on EU to craft me some better quality gear. How's my day been? My day has been good. I'm tired today. I didn't sleep well last night, so quite frankly, we're probably going to end the stream around a little after 10 o'clock instead of going later. So far, this stream has been good. I've enjoyed it. It's just a matter of we haven't had much action. And Birch, I know, Griven, I know. You want me to farm this and that, and I just don't have that stuff. What are my other homies doing? What are they doing? It's like everybody's just AFK. Alright. Well, let's check and see what we've got. I got a lot of wood that I don't really even need at this point. What is that doing in my bag? This actually does... I'm gonna wear this for now. It's only got like 42 durability left. There we go. Server has been more quiet tonight on EU at least. Yeah, it looked pretty quiet. 14 people there. This is the first time I've logged in EU this this campaign. Let's go check my... I don't even know what I've got in some of my other banks. I know I've been putting stuff in there. Won't really find action on EU tonight. What makes you say that? I have so much food on this character. I thought it was on one of my other characters. That was from killing Chunksaur, actually. Yeah, this time of night we definitely won't. Just invite me. Here. I live in London, and it's 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, it's late. Thanks for hanging out, Mr. Glotch. Appreciate it, as it's super late your time. Yeah, we have a lot of Europeans. Some Australians, some Grivens from New Zealand. Yeah, the late night, like late night / early morning is a great time. On the weekends, or like the days I'm not working. Yeah, we need a healer, I feel like. But yeah, the early morning hours are the great time to farm in peace. I just make sure I usually play a pretty well-equipped character, though, on Abator if I go there. Call me an Aussie, and I'll call you Canadian. I didn't call you an Aussie. I did not call you an Aussie. You can move your character from server to server. So, Mr. Glotch, here's how it works, okay? The term crowfall comes from this. Your crow actually inhabits vessels. Vessels are the characters. So, like right now, you see this is my vessel, okay? This guy you see is my vessel. I can go to the crypt just outside of my beachhead and change my vessel to either A, make a new one, or go to one I've already made and use them. You can actually craft vessels and start them in campaigns, which, you know, is actually the best way to go about it. And that's why Griven keeps bothering me about minerals and hands, because you can farm those things. So, yeah. So the crow inhabits a vessel regardless of what campaign, what server you're on, and you go from there. So, for example, if you go to your EK, your Eternal Kingdom, your housing area, and you want to craft, and you know that, like, your crafting tree, like, your racial crafting tree is blacksmithing for, like, say, I can't remember, like, I think a wood elf has some blacksmithing in its line. Then you have your wood elf on your EK to work on blacksmithing. So there's just little things like that you have to pay attention to, that you get from certain races or certain, like, races of your vessels. And that's what kind of adds into the depth of the game. Like, you're not always just going to want to, like, go out and farm on the same character, because you may be able to get better passives if you have a separate farming vessel. For example, if you have a Ganetian, which is the little guys you'll see running around from time to time, they actually have an increase in ore in the early part of their tree, their skill tree, their race tree. So it's pretty cool. It's just a really in-depth game. It's a different concept. It takes some time to wrap your head around, but for the most part, I think we've gotten the gist of it. And we've been trying. Okay, English is really hard, so bear with me here. Let me figure this out in my mind. We have been trying to pass along the information, education, to you guys about the basics of this game. So the best place to look for that information is on YouTube. Yeah, we've got it all, like, squared away there for guides and stuff. You have to treat your characters like equipment, is how I look at it. That's a great way to put it, so I agree with that. It is very complex, Mr. Glotch, and yeah, this is what makes this game so much fun, is the complexity to it, the depth to it, and the fact that, like, this isn't just about, I'm gonna get on my mage today, and I'm gonna work my tailoring and my this and that. Like, there's just so many elements that just come, like, full circle. And you'll find, too, if you do buy the game, that you're going to want 2 accounts, not just one. Just going to be honest. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. It's, again, it's really fun. It's super enjoyable. You guys will catch up to me. Don't worry. I'm really slow. Oh, we do, yeah. Okay, never mind. But yeah, Glotch, great questions. And if I can help you in any way, are you for sure going to get the game Friday, or are you kind of waiting still to figure out if... are you still trying to figure out if you want it or not? How long will it take to mount up? Do we know, like a 3-second cast, or they quote-unquote accidentally? Yeah, we know how that goes. I want to try a game like this, and Camelot Unchained graphics looks crap. Really? Because, see, I was thinking about playing Camelot Unchained in July. If you get the game, you definitely want to find a group to play with. Yeah, absolutely, what Xanthame said. And Glotch, you're more than welcome to join our crew. Granted, you are in EU, so as time passes, the player base increases. You definitely want to try to play at prime time in your time zone. I'm a little bit discouraged to hear though that the Camelot Unchained graphics are crap. Are they like realistic graphics, like a realistic graphic style? That's what I think. Okay. I like this stylistic art style personally, and that's what's really grown on me lately. Like I'd say in the last couple months, if a game has a stylistic art style, more times than not, I'm probably gonna buy it. Like it doesn't really even matter what genre of game it is. It's like, oh cool, I like that. Let's get it. You seen the Lord of the Rings online? I have not. Reminded me of that. I'll have to check it out. You're saying Camelot Unchained reminded you of Lords of the Rings online? Oh, okay, I got you. I'll look into it to see. Where did you find the did you find like gameplay videos or like in-game screenshots? Because they've been pretty like close to the chest with that game. The passive skill tree is extremely deep. I like it. Oh, sorry, I thought we were going this way. Only problem is I am way behind everyone. And that's okay, Sosa. Like, literally, it's okay. You'll be ready. You're learning. You're figuring out what you want to do, how you want to do it. That's the most important thing. Right now, playing this game, it's to test the systems. And it's to figure out, like, your plan, what you enjoy. And because here's the thing. When it goes live, like, a couple days can cost you a lot in the end. Because right now, we're gaining skill at 10 times the speed it's designed for. There's a little footage out, but there is some footage. Yeah, okay. Well, I know, I was thinking, I mean, I was planning to play it in July to kind of mix it up and play something different, because we play a lot of early access. I like playing those games. I think a lot of people enjoy seeing them. It's also a great way to meet people, because there's so many very, like, what's the word, like, passionate fans that want to see these games played. And I'm no different. Like, I'm kind of over the whole WoW era. I want something different, you know, that sort of thing. You can see what I'm talking about? Okay. Is that little guy with the crazy haircut? Because that's, if that's the case, I've seen kind of what you're talking about. But yeah, we're definitely going to keep our eye on Camelot Unchained. The other one we're looking at too is Ashes of Creation. Those are probably the two games we're most excited about right now. Of course, was it Elder Scrolls 6? It was just announced. I'm hoping they work on this, but for 2018 game, it's pretty outdated. Well, and that's, you know, the graphics too, like the systems are the most important thing. The foundation's the most important thing. Networking, all that stuff is important before anything else gets done. Like, those are the major systems that you got to get in. Art's kind of Yeah, you need to have a good art style to attract people, in my opinion, and that's why like this game I just really love. Like it's just so enjoyable. And I think it's only gonna get better. Like I know that I see that they're working on some stuff like specific races crafting certain styles of weapons. Like that to me is really cool. It's gonna be a unique feature I think we're gonna see as well. I'm just going to play Crowfall and then go read a book or go outside. Yeah, going outside is actually not a bad idea. If you guys haven't tried that, I tried it the other day. Man, it blew my mind. Like, there was so much crazy stuff out there. It was like, this is pretty cool. You know? What are we doing? Oh no, I didn't have a chance to hit my, it was a trap. They were waiting in the houses for us. We able to get out? Still here waiting. What do you do about the sun? Lots of sunscreen. Oh no, that was really bad. Really bad, really bad, really bad, really bad. I'm dead. Yeah, they had so many there. Crim, Destrin, Azalea, choices, Frika. Oh, I see you, Crim. I see you taking it. I see you taking it. Yeah, get it. Get it. Get that head, boy. Get that head, Crim. I see you. That was an ambush. We got jebaited. We got jebaited. That's all right. Yeah, we had to. I mean, we had to turn and fight at that point and just do the best. It was definitely an ambush. I like how Krem went straight for my head, too. He didn't waste any time. He's like, oh, yes, I'm getting that. Like, I'm going to see nothing but screenshots. You guys are going to see nothing but screenshots here in a second. Oh, of course they did. Nah, can't delay it, man. That's not a true stream. Oh man, Destin should have been first target. Yeah, it was. Our targeting was pretty. It was nobody's fault. It was just a matter of we were kind of we were outnumbered. That's really what it boiled down to. We were outnumbered. Yeah, they did. They did have like 2 grips for sure. Do we even have a healer in this group? Oh, okay. It's 2 ambushes, or not 2, but two baits in one night, or not one night, in the last 2 nights, which is part of it. I'm not salty at all. It is what it is. I enjoy it. I just I wish that people would have came out whenever we were rolling with like 12 people earlier. Like that fight right there would have been epic had we had the group we had earlier versus that group. It would have been like a fair, legit, like fun fight, and not like just a absolute crushing is what that was. We just got destroyed. All right. Hopefully they're not camping me. That's always a thought. Since like, of course I can probably see my crow anyways. Yeah, what are we doing? West Coast people starting to come on, I think. Could be. We've got some, I mean, there's West Coast people in this group, though, so. I mean, when you stream based on, like, your interactions with your chat, putting, like, a 2-minute delay on it, I mean, 2 minutes in, like, this big of a map is not going to make a difference. So. Well, I mean, I'll do it if you guys don't want me to run. That's fine. There's no hard feelings there. I mean, do you play the game to PvP or sit back and wait and like just fight 6v2 or something? I mean, I play it to like have big fights. I think that's what's fun. That's what's entertaining. Let's see. Winter Bites is coming on. Really like people that are good on Sugoi. Yeah, Tark will probably load up his Zerg here pretty soon. At the end of the day, though, like, they're not complaining. You guys are kind of hearing one side of the conversation. At the end of the day, though, like, this is what streaming's about. And when this game gets bigger, in terms of like more campaigns, more worlds, people aren't going to be able to stream snipe as easily because there's going to be so many different worlds or campaigns that I can be in. And along with that, people aren't going to have memorized the maps that I am in. So like, if there's, again, hypothetically speaking here, if there's 8 campaigns with 8 different maps, if I have my covers up, you're not going to be able to know where I'm at unless you just specifically play that campaign. Dang, chat's picking up. What's up, Insatiable Sober? And Hagilix, what's up, guys? Yeah, there will be a lot more people, too. Murs are bug with extra heals right now and got like 3 of them. Don't think there is any right to talk of this OP thing. I usually play champ, too. This is the first night on Myrmidon. XD in game? Is that your name in game? What? I love my champion too, by the way. I just wanted to get some, like, that. I'm going to be honest, that fight back there, I literally felt lost. Because I'm just not confident in my rotations. So I was a bit lost, I'm not going to lie. It was not good fighting by me, personally. More big groups, all 3 factions running around, you'll be able to hide in the Zerg. Bunch of hiders. Bunch of stealthies, come out and fight. Yeah, everybody, like, we were literally rolling around with, like, a group of, like, 12 people. We had 2 groups, and nobody came out to play. And then once Balance took Black Mire, we tried to, like, gather a force, and we didn't have much. So we just threw together a crew and just rolled with it. Oh, we're not knocking you guys. Trust me, we're not. We're just saying it was just kind of, it was really ironic because after we took a lull, like literally, there was like a 5-minute break, and then like I hopped back in the East, and there's all of a sudden Black Mire's getting taken. So it was just really kind of ironic, I guess, is what I'm getting at. I don't really care. I'm not gonna say you guys were hiding. I mean, I did to Crim just because he chopped my head off, that little jerk. But no, like being completely serious, I know people have jobs and real life stuff. Like, I get it. We were running out as you guys logged. This is like 5 minutes too late. Yeah. Somehow I ended up alone and saw Crim and his group coming and went underground. I've got an addiction to skulls. It's one of my favorite additions. So I'm waiting for my skull to be up on one of these bounty boards in like Sarathian's lawn or whatever. Alright, let's see. I offered a gold for it. So that's funny. Guys, welcome in. Good fights to balance there. Unfortunately, we didn't have the numbers you guys had. Would have been a lot of fun had we actually had a full 2 groups versus 2 groups. That's what the game is about. What is gold for if you just craft your gear? Well, what you don't understand, Glotch, is you just craft your gear, but it takes just a few weeks to be able to just craft in one particular tree. Not to mention you have to incorporate multiple professions of crafters in to make items. So like blacksmithing, for example, takes like if we're talking weapons, you need like woodworking to make certain stuff, and all the stuff that goes into making that item is actually, it impacts the final item. So like if you're using common stuff and you don't have like good experimentation points to put into like certain statistics, then it's going to impact the overall effectiveness of it. So you want like the highest quality woodworker, the highest quality blacksmith, yada yada yada, working on your gear so that you can actually have the best item possible. Not a problem, Glotch. All right, guys, we've been going now for about 3 hours. I didn't get any sleep last night. I'm not going to lie. So I'm actually going to bow out and let these guys have a fair fight at what's going on. I feel like they're kind of not getting a great shake at what's going on. So I'm going to let them do their thing and just respectfully kind of bow out to their PvP. So what we are going to do, though, because we're in the middle of a series, is we are going to actually do our series here, our series video on I think we're on High Elf today, on the racial tree for High Elf. So we're going to go over that. So guys, PvPing, best of luck. You guys have a great night. Have fun doing it. And we'll definitely be back tomorrow night into some more action. But we're going to knock this video out. We're going to hang out for a couple minutes and wind down. And then what we'll do is we'll call it a night shortly thereafter. So again, guys, PvPers, I know you guys want to just sit around and stream snipe, but not going to happen, because I'm actually going to let them have at it, because I think they want some fair fights. They want some fun fights. So we're going to let them do their thing. All right, so let's pull up the High Elf race skill tree. We're going to be rolling around in scrub gear for a while at launch when they wipe skills. Yeah, no joke. Well, they just wiped not too long ago. So I'm guessing for me, if I started out, I should aim for gold, right? It depends on kind of your track and what you want to do in regards to crafting and gathering and stuff like that. So, all right, let me change a couple things around real quick, clean up the UI, and we're going to get right into it. So, what I don't want, let's actually log out. I don't want people chopping trees in the background while I'm doing a video. That would be really annoying. If you guys have never joined us with a live video, basically we take about 5 minutes and do a video that we upload to YouTube. It's just a way to incorporate the live stream and education of this game into YouTube and kind of teach people so they can ask questions, and kind of helps the two kind of interact mutually, if you will. So again, today we're going to go over the High Elf race skill tree. So just give me a couple minutes. Let's get through this, and we'll be back to chatting shortly thereafter. All right. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome into twitch.tv/Dioko. Today we're continuing the racial skill trees series that we've been going over the last, 5 times or so. So we're kind of at the halfway point with 11 skill trees. 5.5 would be there, but we're at 6. So we're in the part 6 of this 11-part series going over High Elf. So if you guys recall, we went over Wood Elf yesterday. That discussed Tier 1 and Tier 2, which are going to be the same as Sylvan and Elf, and then finally Tier 3 Wood Elf. So we're going to get into High Elf today. High Elf, the available classes you can play are Knight, Confessor, Assassin, and then Frostweaver, which will be added at a later date. For your exploration benefits, guys, in the Tier 1, they're going to be the same as what we covered yesterday. You're going to be looking at skinning for exploration. For Tier 1 crafting, you're going to be looking at leatherworking. Your combat benefits in Tier 1 are going to be movement control defense at -5%, movement control intensity at 5%, crit hit chance at 3, support power at 15, and crit hit chance at +3. Your statistics for Tier 1 are going to be strength of 15, as you can see with the arm there, dexterity of 35, intellect at 15, Spirit at 30, and then finally Constitution at 15. That's going to round out Tier 1. Again, this is a recap of yesterday. So if you missed that video yesterday, just make sure you check that out. For Tier 2, your exploration benefits are going to be wood gathering. Your crafting benefits are going to be woodworking. And your combat benefits in Tier 2 are going to be your movement control defense at -5%, your crit hit chance at 3%, your movement control intensity at 5%, your attack control intensity at 5%, and then finally your support power at 15. All right, and moving down into the stats, we've got strength of 20, we've got dexterity of 30, intellect of 35, spirit of 30, and then finally Constitution at 15. All right, so Tier 3, this is the last portion of the High Elf, which is the most important. You're going to have stone gathering as your exploration, which is right here. You're going to have jewel crafting as your crafting, and then into your combat related items, you're going to have long cooldown reduction, which is it's denoted by this little time-looking thing at minus 0.1%. Your movement control defense, I believe, is right here at 5%. Your attack control intensity at 5%. And then we've got 2 slots in here. It's just worth noting. To be determined right here. These 2 guys that look kind of like the high elf. And then we mentioned yesterday too, the inventory base, you increase it by 5 slots. So that's tucked down here in this tree as well. All right, so that's what you're going to get out of the combat portion of this tree. And then finally, your statistics, you're going to get 30 strength. Okay, again, that's denoted by the arm. 55 dexterity, which is by the legs. You're going to have 55 intellect, which is by the brain down here. 30 spirit, which again is by the little wavy hair, whatever you want to call it. And then 20 constitution from the chest piece. And overall stat totals for tier 1, 2, and 3 for the high elf are going to be 65 strength, 120 dexterity, 105 intellect, 90 spirit, and then 50 constitution. So guys, that has been it for the high elf racial skill tree. Again, this is recorded live at twitch.tv/Dioko. If you guys are watching on YouTube, be sure you leave your comments down below. Check the description for the notes from the video so that if you missed anything, it's all right there in front of you. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys over there at the live stream on the next one. You guys take care. All right, lots of information packed into a little bit of time. But nonetheless, guys, we do have that information up in a Google, Google Docs. That's what it would be called. So if you guys are interested in that, it'll be up. It'll be linked in the YouTube description. So check it out for sure. All right. Okay. So we're getting caught up on a couple things. So guys, as you heard me say earlier before, I am exhausted. I got about 4 hours of sleep last night just because I couldn't sleep. So we're gonna shut down the stream. We've been right at the 3-hour mark. We're at 3 hours 8 minutes. So I'm actually going to end on a high note because that's how we always want to end. What we are going to do, guys, this has been community night, so it's been a great opportunity to get people involved, get them here, and just get them having fun playing and watching Crowfall along with us. So what we're going to do, let's go find somebody who's streaming. Nobody's streaming? That's so frustrating. Okay. Well, I guess we won't go raid anybody. So, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Check the schedule below to see when that applies for you. And we're going to be doing it again another night, another fun night. So, hopefully you guys have a great night. Have a great Wednesday. And if you're already into Wednesday, like Griven down there in New Zealand, have a great rest of your Wednesday. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. And look forward to it. All right, take care. Peace.